The Glen Orkney Jobs Hub presents Hobart and Southern Tasmania Employment and Careers Expo, Tuesday 24th of March at My State Bank Arena. Your career, your future.
The news you need to know. Hobart's 107.3 Triple M.
Afternoon, I'm Angel Shell. Hobart's new stadium project has moved forward again, with roof trials now underway, although the AFL's first game there looks likely to slip to 2031. Macquarie Point boss Anne Beach has told the ABC construction should wrap late in 2030, but several extra months will be needed before the playing surface meets elite standards. Cricket Tasmania, meantime, says the early runs with the translucent roofing are promising, with worries about shadowing easing. Tasmania's seed sector is bracing for delays and higher costs after the Mount Pleasant laboratory lost its accreditation. Unions say repeated warnings about stretched staffing and slipping standards were dismissed by government. And southern Tasmanian beaches are seeing continued surges of moon jellyfish, though scientists say it's a normal seasonal pattern and not a threat. To sport now, and the Tigers are eyeing an end to their long one-day cup drought, with skipper Jordan Silk saying the group is determined to carve out its own place in state cricket history. Tasmania is currently facing off with New South Wales at Ninja Stadium. The game set to go through to this evening.
Triple M National News.
Hey, I'm Michaela Savage. One of the members of the Iranian soccer team who sought asylum to stay in Australia has changed her mind, deciding to return home after speaking with her teammates who chose not to stay.
My officials made sure that this was her decision, and every question you would want asked was asked.
Home Affairs Minister Tony Burke there. Two of the big four banks are now expecting a rate rise when the Reserve Bank meets next week. Westpac and NAB updating their forecasts. Treasurer Jim Chalmers has refused to weigh in on RBA decisions, but during question time he's admitted the US-Israel war with Iran does make the challenge of inflation trickier.
We had an inflation challenge before the escalation of the conflict in the Middle East, but the escalation of the conflict in the Middle East makes that challenge harder rather than easier.
Briefly, Matt Canavan has been voted as the new Nationals leader, and a hiccup for NAPLAN testing. Today, over 1 million students had to pause their assessments for a bit due to technical difficulties.
No one chooses diabetes, but it takes just 1 minute to check your risk. Visit the Diabetes Australia website and complete the Type 2 Diabetes Risk Calculator today.
Triple M Sport.
Hawks coach Sam Mitchell says the club is trying to move past the off-season incident involving Dylan Moore and Connor McDonald. They were arrested in the US late last year for alleged trespassing, with Moore losing his vice-captaincy.
Overall, they're really good young lads, and the decisions you make will dictate the life you lead, and this is a little hard patch for their lives because of some decisions they made.
And Demons star Cozzy Pickett has flown to Darwin to deal with a personal matter, but Melbourne's hopeful he'll be available for Sunday's clash with the Saints.
Be bushfire ready all year round with quality gear in stock now. From Briley Hose and Handling. Your home and hosed with Briley. Derwin Park, Cambridge and Launceston.
Triple M weather.
Rain for the rest of today in Hobart. Tonight down to 11, and tomorrow clearing showers with a high of 17. And listener knows what Aussie ears want to hear. The best radio and audio curated just for you.